Here in New York today, Governor Hochul laid out an ambitious agenda in her first State of the State.
She wants to bring New York back from the pandemic with tax cuts and new infrastructure projects. CBS 2's political reporter Marcia Kramer lays it all out.
Wearing glowing suffragette white, Governor Kathy Hochul made history as the first woman to deliver the annual State of the State speech in New York.
I didn't come here to make history. I came here to make a difference.
And the first thing she did was make it clear that the days of Andrew Cuomo, with his tight-fisted control of state government and bitter fighting, are over.
That ends now. The days of the governor of New York and the mayor of New York City wasting time on petty rivalries are over.
Were you listening, Mayor Adams? Because if you were, you heard that as she seeks to curry favor with city voters in this oh-so-political election year, there were a number of goodies for you in the 220 proposals she laid out in her 2022 agenda. Would you like a brand new rail system to connect Brooklyn and Queens?
Today I'm announcing a bold idea. Take an old, unused 14-mile-long right-of-way and create what we're calling the Interborough Express.
The new line, the MTA will have to decide whether it will be heavy rail, light rail, or bus rapid transit, will connect Bay Ridge, Brooklyn with Jackson Heights, Queens, a 40-minute ride that will connect an estimated 900,000 people to 17 subway lines and the Long Island Railroad.
I'm directing the MTA to immediately commence an environmental review.
The governor offered new proposals to both deal with the pandemic and build the state back after the devastation caused by COVID-19. She wants to create lots of new jobs, like increasing the healthcare workforce by 20%, for example, and putting more money in the pockets of businesses and taxpayers. A $1.2 billion middle-class tax cut for over 6 million New Yorkers, $1 billion in property tax rebates for 2 million families, and $100 million in tax relief for nearly 200,000 small businesses.
These businesses are the economic engines of small towns and big cities alike.
The governor didn't mention bail reform, which is high on the wish list of Mayor Adams, but she did include a long list of initiatives for getting guns off the street. And in a nod to the liberal wing of the Democratic Party, she promised what she called the Clean Slate Act to expunge the records of those who have committed crimes. 2.3 million New Yorkers could have their records sealed if they keep their noses clean. People convicted of felonies would have to stay out of trouble for 7 years. Those convicted of misdemeanors stay crime-free for 3 years. And there will be ethics reform, a whole new agency to deal with ethics issues, and a proposal for term limits for statewide elected officials. In the newsroom, I'm Marcia Kramer, CBS 2 News.
And in just a few weeks, the governor will need to propose a $200 billion state budget. Later at 6, we will tell you how some of her political opponents are reacting to her speech.